The great reformer John Calvin opened his most famous book, his Institutes of the Christian Religion, with these words: "Nearly all the wisdom we possess, that is to say, true and sound wisdom, consists of two parts, the knowledge of God and of ourselves." Who is God? How may I know him? What does he require of me? Who am I? What is my life about? And how does that relate to God? How should I live? What does my future hold? These are the questions of our lives, and this is why we read the Bible. It answers these questions as no other book can or does, because it's authored by the one true God we wish to know, who knows all things and who made us and our world. Suppose you're waiting on some important news, final exam results, for example, results that will determine your future, at least for the next few years. And then, one day, you go to the mailbox, and there, among the junk mail, is the precious envelope. Well, what do you do with it, with this precious piece of news? You might stare at it nervously for a while, wondering what it might contain. You might feverishly rip it open to see what the news is. But one thing I can guarantee, you won't just go and throw it out with the junk mail in the recycling. And the other thing you won't do is say to yourself, "Oh, I'm a bit tired and my favourite TV program's about to come on. I might just leave this for another time. Maybe I might open it tomorrow if I can get around to it." You see, once you appreciate just how important the news is that the Bible contains and how life-changing and life-altering its message is, then asking why we should bother reading it is really a bit daft. Once we appreciate what the Bible really is, it will be sweeter to us than honey, as it was for the author of Psalm 119. He prized God's word, he loved it, and he liked nothing better than to meditate upon it, to drink deeply of it, and have his mind transformed by it. He knew that it would make him wiser than any university degree, that it would help him outsmart his enemies, that it would guard and protect him from evil, and that it would shine on the road ahead to light his way. Or as Paul said to Timothy, because the Bible comes from God's own mouth, it's got all the information you need not only to be saved, but to be taught and corrected and rebuked and trained in the way of salvation, and equipped for every good work that God has for you to do. There are so many good reasons to read the Bible. I'm sure you can think of some more. The really interesting question, and one which you're about to discuss together, is why on earth we don't read the Bible.